here we go.
Dhabi T10 here in 2023. Here we go. This is match 21 between these two sides very shortly. Rightio, we're going to have a little interview and catch up with Tom Collar-Cadmore.
Yeah, obviously it's really tough to kind of keep executing your skill sets. I think that's the biggest thing with it, is like it is a game of execution, and if you're slightly off then you can see it in days, or if the bowler bowls really well you still need to find a way to be scoring 10, 12 and over, because most scores here, if you're not getting 120 you're not really winning. So yeah, it is challenging with that, and for me it's kind of goes back to like all the practice you do to allow you to be in a place where you can then come out into the middle, have your confidence in your own skill set because you know you've done the practice beforehand. I think it shows you your skills, your strengths, and it also shows you when you need to hit a boundary, you can hit a boundary because you can do it here. And also it gives, personally anyway, it gives me the confidence because here most of the time you have to play your shots from ball one. So you're allowed to here be able to, when you go into a T20 game, if you walk out and you need to hit your first ball for 6, you kind of go, well, actually, I've done it before. And it's then about picking and choosing the right time to be aggressive. And I think this gives you the confidence to know in your power hitting game, for me especially, that I can then go out and play my power hitting when it's needed in those other formats. Yeah, it's a bit of a blur, really. I can remember the disappointment when Jaxie caught me at mid-off, but no, I think every innings here is fun and special, and it was just that day was my day. I was very lucky. I remember getting dropped at cover that was an easy catch, probably on about 20, and then everything else just was one of those days where you middle the ball and it goes into the gap. So yeah, for me I really enjoy kind of looking back at most of my games here because they're always fun for some reason, and you always feel in the game both ways. Even if you get 140, like Bangla did to us the other night, we were one good over away from probably chasing the score down. So I love always looking back on every game, and we're always able to kind of create an interesting game, which is good fun. Probably, like, I've always wanted, obviously, it's always been a dream of mine to play cricket, and I've always loved doing it. So when it became kind of an option, obviously you then start playing your first couple games and you're always questioning, am I good enough to be here? Am I, because you've never played it before. But I've always found that when I've moved up a level, I've faced a couple of the bowlers and then gone, okay, it's harder, but I can still see the ball, I can still face the ball. So for me, it's always been about kind of getting myself back into that standard I'm playing in, or getting used to that level. And always, for me, it's always been about training hard. Because if you train harder, it kind of makes it that, like when you go into a different situation, you're kind of used to being outside your comfort zone and you can kind of come up to it. But yeah, it's always, for me, I found that it's always learning, and even now I want to keep learning, keep getting better, and I'd like to think I'm not the finished article. Obviously to play for England and be a regular in the team and be able to hopefully help England win a World Cup or an Ashes series would be kind of the ultimate dream. I think if you asked me 10 years ago, it would 100% be an Ashes series. So for me, that's still kind of something that I'd love to be a part of, and I'll keep working hard to kind of play for England in any format. I think when you first start going, it really opens your eyes to the different cultures, and I think it rounds you very well as a human, and you get to know different cultures, different people. You create friends all around the world, which is really nice. And for me, it's once you go there once, the second time you go, you're already looking forward to it. You kind of know what's happening. So now when I come back to Dubai or Abu Dhabi, I've been here so much now that I can quickly get used to the conditions. But when I'm going to somewhere new, I need to bat that little bit more. That I already come here with a plan in my head of how I need to bat to be successful over here. The same way if I go to Australia, I've spent 2 or 3 winters over there, so I know those pitches are a bit more bouncy, so you have to slightly alter your technique and your scoring zones. So again, for me, it's just adapting, learning, probably spending more time in the net sessions for the places you've not been as much, just so you're trying to get used to the conditions as quickly as possible. my dad was my biggest role model when growing up. He just played club cricket back in England, but his work ethic and everything he did, he always helped me, threw me millions and millions of balls. So I probably owe him a new shoulder at some point. But yeah, and then the guys I like to watch are similar kind of hitters to me. So I've spent a lot of time watching Alex Hale's bat, Chris Lynn, Martin Guptill, just because I look at them and they're similar to me. But then growing up, I watched so much of kind of the England team, so the Michael Vaughns, Marcus Trescothick, Kevin Peterson. Yeah, so they're kind of my cricketing idols. I watch quite a lot of films, and then, yeah, just relax, chill out with friends, family, whoever's around me really. And over here, it seems to be I spend a lot of time watching Netflix. I love the Avengers. So anything to do with Marvel I absolutely love, or I'll just stick to comedy on. Kind of Step Brothers is probably my favourite comedy.
Downstairs. Match 21 just about to get underway. The Deccan Gladiators up against the Northern Warriors. Here for match 21. Looking forward to this encounter. We've just had match box 20 done, and in the end the Sump Army way too good by 6 wickets and 10 balls remaining. Okay, it's that time for a bit of the old coin flick with Simon Dool.
Match number 21 almost set to go. It's the Warriors and the Gladiators. 2 skippers are alongside me. Nicholas and Angelo's here. David Dukes is our match referee, and Nicholas, you've got the coin. Heads is the call. David, it is? Tails. It's tails. Nicholas, what are you going to do? Why?
We're going to bowl first.
Tell me why.
Obviously, it's a new day again. Looking at the conditions the last couple of days, even the first game, the scores has been really low. So we want to try our best to try to restrict Northern Warriors to as least as possible.
Do you know any reasons why the scores have been low? Have you ever figured that out as a team?
Look, the ball is really swinging, to be honest. I don't know if it's a different ball, but it's a really nice challenge as well. But I haven't figured it out yet.
2 from 2, or 2, you won the last 2. What have you talked to the guys about leading into tonight?
It's all about keeping it simple and executing. It's simple as that. It's a game of T10, and it's all about execution. Clear your mind and do what you do best.
Any major changes to your side from last game?
Lookwood is back and Waka Salamki's out.
All right, go well, eh? Good luck.
Thank you.
Angelo, come on in. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I wanted to have a ball first too, purely because we don't know what target to set, and obviously the wickets have been playing differently over the last few days. So, but again, we've got to do what we get, and then we've got to do our best, whatever we do.
Having won the first 2 and then lost the next 3, can you put your finger on why? Have you sort of figured a couple of things out?
Yeah, I think in the last, well, obviously in the last game we've fell short of 2 runs, unfortunately. I think we could have had that in the bag. But in the previous game and the game before, I thought we did mistakes at some crucial points. And, in this game, the less mistakes you do, you're going to win. So obviously we did some, major mistakes.
All happens very quickly in this format. How's captaining it going? What's going through your mind when you're captaining this side?
Yeah, I mean, you've got to make those quick decisions, and whether you're right or wrong. I mean, obviously you don't have enough time to sort of recover, after what's happened, and also, we haven't got the bench strength also because we missed a few guys. I mean, Colin obviously went, and Adam as well, and Shamsi is leaving tomorrow. So unfortunately, we haven't got the bench.
Any major changes from your last game, or you're sticking with the same team?
Yeah, so Mithun fell sick in the very last moment. So today, and again, unfortunately, we haven't got any any bowlers left in the tank, but we'll see if he recovers.
All right, go well, eh? Good luck. Well, there you go. That's the situation. The Gladiators have won the toss. They've elected to bowl first in match number 21. Going to take a short break and come back with some live action right away.
Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go.
Good evening, and it's day 8 of the Abu Dhabi T10 live from the Zayed Cricket Stadium. Now, we had a cracker of a game previously, and joining me to discuss all things about that is Sana Mir. Sana, how incredible was that game, Bangla Tigers and the Sump Army?
I think we have been talking about the Samp Army, how they are really getting into the groove. The leadership group with Moeen Ali, Faf du Plessis and Jason Holder in there, Lance Klusener as a coach. I think they are peaking at the right time. Just one match, the first match they lost. After that, you can see a team building under this leadership. And that's what really wins you tournaments. Good leadership, good players and great execution.
Like you said, peaking at the right time, it definitely sounds like Sump Army has got that momentum and they're steamrolling in this tournament. Talking about performances today, the bowlers absolutely splendid. Salman Irshad.
Absolutely, I think 4 wins in 4 games out of 5, and the way Salman Irshad has been bowling in the death, it has been very, very impressive. He has got a slow bouncer, very effective slow bouncer. And what is great about his Yorkers as well, that it's this variation of speed within the Yorkers and the bouncer is quite a lot. And when a bowler can bowl at 2 lengths and 2 paces with such accuracy, they are generally very good at death. And that's why whenever I see Salman Irshad, whether it's in the Pakistan Super League or other tournaments in domestic cricket, his consistency at the death overs with his line and length has been extremely impressive.
And like you've watched him, of course, and also Kes Ahmed, he was also exceptional today, taking that big wicket of Jordan Cox.
Yes, he came on, he got hit for a 6 and then coming back and taking the big wicket of Jordan Cox. He has been the main go-to person for the Bangla Tigers and then getting 2 more wickets. Kes Ahmed on this pitch, we have seen spinners have not been as effective, but he has been really bowling well and hitting the right areas, hitting the right lengths.
You know, now Bangla Tigers, what has really gone wrong for them?
I think they have been very, very dependent on just one person, which is Jordan Cox. They have changed different openers. They have not been able to find a person who has really supported Jordan Cox at the top. So in this format, if you're not firing from the top, it's very difficult to come back from the middle or lower middle order.
Well, firing from the top, we have 2 other teams that are going to fire right after this. But before that, take a short break and join us on the other side.
Oh, here we go. here we go.
Welcome back. Next up, we have the Northern Warriors taking on the Deccan Gladiators. Sana, big game ahead. What are your thoughts on that? Warriors really not finding their form lately.
They are coming into this match with 3 losses in a row. They started off really well with a couple of wins. Their bowling looked really solid, but in the last couple of games, they have been all over the place with the batting and with the bowling. So a lot of areas to improve on for the Northern Warriors.
And you know, the other day, Deccan Gladiators a convincing 10-wicket win against the Chennai Braves. So they are clearly in form right now if we have to see what went last time. And Nicholas Pooran, the Spiceman, Andre Fletcher have been Mr. Reliable for them. Absolutely. Nicholas Pooran set the tone at the top. The way he bats, he really let other batters know how to approach this format. And then Andre Fletcher, he has been brilliant as well. Nicholas Pooran, whenever you see him, he has got such a stable base. And he stays in shape when he's doing all the power hitting. And he has all 360 areas. Range of shots is a lot. And that makes it very difficult for the bowlers to bowl at him, because it's not only one side of the park that he's hitting or targeting. He is a 360 player, and that makes him very crucial in this format. And how crucial is the Spiceman in this format? He seems to be enjoying himself as well. Yeah, he was demoted down the order when we saw 41 of just 12 deliveries, and he's called Spiceman for a reason, because he adds so much spice to the game. This was the 41 against Team Abu Dhabi. Couple of wickets in the clumps, and then he came in, up the net run rate, got behind the bowlers, attacked them, and really put the team at a position where the other team were not in the match anymore. And when it comes to the Northern Warriors, of course, if we know there's one man who can really change it for them, and they probably will heavily rely on him, that's Zazai. Zazai has been very consistent. What has been very impressive about Zazai is it's not only his strike rate that has been really good, but his consistency. Back-to-back 50s for him, even though when the wickets are falling down from the other end, he keeps hitting. He uses a lot of bottom hand, but he plays within his limitation. He understands what are his areas, the bowlers and bowls he need to make runs, and he stick to his limitations. What do you think the Northern Warriors are really going to have to do to get this going? They really have to improve in all 3 departments. They are a team who have won a couple of games at the start, so they have it in them. But in the last couple of games, they have strayed a little bit. Well, let's see what they got going for us. But before that, you guys take a short break and join us right back.
Oh, here we go.
Well, it's getting a bit chilly here in Abu Dhabi, but things are going to heat up right behind me as the Northern Warriors are getting ready to take on the Deccan Gladiators. Let's hear from the key stars of the Gladiators, Trent Bolt and Nicholas Pooran.
Everything about this format is exciting. You know, the fact that it's just 10 overs. I believe as a batsman, you have the freedom, whether that's to feel or do whatever. We're just excited. You know, as batsmen, we just want to go out there and express ourselves. And you know, this format gives you that opportunity. The ability to hit the ball from, you know, basically ball one. It's a really tough skill to obviously have. You know, just to walk in and get going from ball one. I think that's a challenge, especially with 5 guys outside, a new batsman walking in, trying to, you know, strike at a 200 strike rate. You know, that's a challenge. Batsmen can't get out. So yeah, obviously if the ball is swinging, that's a challenge. So obviously go after the bowler if the ball is swinging as well. That's another challenge. You know, everything about Abu Dhabi, not only Abu Dhabi, but you know, the UAE. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful place to be. All the players really enjoy coming here and obviously participating. You know, Abu Dhabi, you know, we have been playing here for the last couple of years, and we really like it. You know, the T10 format obviously being introduced a few years ago. The wickets are really nice here in Abu Dhabi to bat, and you know, batsmen really appreciate, you know, striking the ball on good pitches. Yeah, I believe the future is bright for T10 cricket. They might have, you know, T10 in the Olympics in 2028. You know, eventually, you never know, it might be introduced into international cricket. So the future is bright. A lot of players are enjoying this format. I believe the fans love this format as well, and you know, the future is bright. As everyone else, it started in the backyard, the savannah. Everywhere was a cricket field for me. I started to play with my cousins. You know, from a tender age, 8, 9, 10, and I just started to love the game there. I had one dream, which was to play international cricket, try to be a superstar of this game. I always wanted to do well for myself, my family, and you know, during that accident, you know, my rehab, I just felt like nothing is going to stop me from, you know, accomplishing my dream, and I knew that time that that was just, you know, one hump in the road for me, and I had to overcome that. It was going to be challenging, but I knew if I could, you know, come out of that injury, come out of that tough period, then, you know, I can be unstoppable. You know, since then I've learned a lot. You know, I've worked really hard on myself as a human being, as a cricketer as well, and you know, I'm happy that, you know, I'm happy in the way I'm going at the moment, and I'm trying to get better each and every day, you know, just to achieve my full potential as a cricketer. Yeah, the first day I woke up, and after that accident, I saw my both legs in casts. And obviously, I didn't know what was going to happen for me. So in that moment, I was questioning whether I can run, whether I can walk, whether I can play again. So yeah, obviously there were some doubts in the beginning, but as soon as I started to see, you know, progression, you know, everything changed. I'm role model, no secret. Pollard has been my, you know, my mentor, my idol. He's someone who, you know, taught me this game as well, a lot about batting, especially from a mental aspect, a mindset. He's been very influential in my career. So, you know, really grateful to have him in my life and my corner as well. Most difficult bowler, I think is Bumrah, Sunil Narine, Rashid Khan. Yeah, those 3 guys are on top of my list. I think they're quite challenging. I haven't really, you know, got any opportunity to get hold of them yet, but you know, I'm gonna put that in my list. But yeah, those 3 guys are, you know, very challenging. I just wanna, you know, play this game the right way. You know, achieve as much as I can, and try to achieve my full potential. And you know, just entertain, you know, put smiles on people's faces all over the world, and just have fun doing it. My high points. Top of the list is obviously making my debut for West Indies, playing international cricket. That was always my dream. Another high point is obviously, you know, playing the IPL as well. You know, everyone wants to play the IPL, especially as a young boy growing up, looking at the Mumbai Indians, the RCB, Chennai. Always wanted to be a part of that. That has been really wonderful. Scoring a World Cup 100, that was special to me as well. We lost the game, but it's still special to me. And another high point, not only my career, but it's obviously my birth of my daughter. That was a special feeling for me as well. Believe in your dreams, work hard, and just don't allow anyone to influence you in the wrong direction or influence you in making bad decisions for yourself. I believe the only person can stop you from achieving your full potential is yourself. So believe in yourself, work hard, sky is the limit.
I have no idea. I've never played before, so that is the honest answer. But yeah, experience in T20 cricket. Understand it's just a smaller, shorter version of that, so I'm excited to get into it. Try to be aggressive, try to take wickets and just have fun. I think there's a real market for it. Yeah, I believe fans and the cricket audience around the world enjoy seeing big shots, wickets being taken. They enjoy seeing a result, and it happens very quickly. So yeah, I think it's a very exciting prospect. Yeah, I've played cricket for a very long time. I've always counted myself to be very fortunate with the opportunities that I've had over the years, and yeah, I'm excited to come into a new tournament, a new format, and just try to showcase what I can do. And yeah, I've been very lucky over the years, so hopefully got a few more years left in me, that's for sure. I think I've enjoyed, you know, a lot of challenges, a lot of victories, a lot of tournaments, and I think the main things are the friendships you make across different teams, different franchises, and playing for your country and getting the chance to fulfill a childhood dream of representing your country. There's been so many highlights, so I can't single out one. Yeah, it's a new world. It's a new experience for me. Yeah, I've been fortunate enough to get a couple of good opportunities put in front of me over the last couple of years, and yeah, it's a growing space. I think it's a hard one to tell where international cricket will go, but yeah, I don't want to say I'm at the end of my career, but I'm definitely at the later part of my career, and just looking to enjoy myself. So yeah, I like to get away from the game, enjoy my golf, enjoy my guitar. I've got 3 young boys, so they take up a lot of my time, and yeah, I just love being a father, so those are probably my top few. A lot of sporting role models, Kelly Slater, Tiger Woods. Cricketing idols would be Wasim, Jaminda Vas. Yeah, too many. A lot of idols that I've looked up to over the years, and yeah, a big role model in my life would be my father, so yeah, like everyone. The toughest batter to bowl at would be Christopher Henry Gale. Always enjoy coming up against him, and yeah, it's the whole package. It's big sixes, doesn't look to defend, he's entertaining, he's a great guy.
Deccan Gladiators taking on the Northern Warriors in this 21st match of the Abu Dhabi T10 in Season 7. Very balanced, very strong, very exciting, these two sides. And the toss, if you just tuned in, went the way of the Gladiators for Nicholas Poran. Ever bowl first, so Warriors are inserted. And the circle of love, the last bits of inspiration in the team huddle. And it'll be Zazai and Lewis, the dynamic duo. Very good numbers for this young Afghan power hitter. And Lewis, another bruiser who looks like he should be playing NFL in the United States. The size of him. And of course he hits a long ball. But, not bad numbers. His average, I'd have a bit more given that he opens the innings. Other side of 30 nowadays. And those in blue and yellow popping out to the centre now, the group. Fletcher's going to be keeping. I was wondering if Nicholas Poorarm was going to, but it looks like now that Fletcher's going to keep doing that and allow Nicholas Poorarm to roam freely in the outfield and talk to his bowlers and senior pros like Ahmad Wasim and get some info and share stuff in terms of strategy and what have you. So let's see how they go. West Indians firing up, chatting, strategy and what have you. And he I think Luke Wood's back. Lucas Wood. Lots of smiles and chuckles out there. And funnily enough, it's going to be, looks like Ahmad Wasim starting with his flying saucers. Doesn't tend to try and spin the ball, you undercut, and the ball just sort of floats with the seam like the equator around Earth. Just floats at you. Involves finger balls and little curved swingers. So I look forward to that. Simon Dool alongside. Well, hopefully some fireworks. Hopefully a few more runs.
Yeah, it's been low-scoring affairs, hasn't it, of late? 7 of the last 8 innings in the Abu Dhabi T10 have been 85 or less. I understand some of those have been chasing, so you don't have the opportunity to chase more, but 7 of the last 8 innings, 85 or less, and some of them significantly less. So runs have been hard to come by.
Slippers in, and Ahmad Wasim up against the dynamic duo, I like to call them. They've got some very good numbers this season. Solid, yeah. Going to pinch one early. Just been told this partnership before here. 265 runs, dismissals 4. They're averaging 66 and a bit. And they've got 3 half-century stands. Yes, so yeah, the usual suspects. Certainly for the Warriors. A couple of guys disappear. Ramesh Shahzad, he's there. He's a local. Chopra is a local, I've been told. Yeah. Rahman. Yeah, they're playing 3 locals. Interesting. Oh, hello. Hello. Sounded good. And is enough. Visa can't get there. He's just a spectator. First biggie of the innings.
Yeah, I'm surprised they've gone with Ahmad from this end. Swinging the ball, and he doesn't tend to turn the ball away too much with that brand new ball. It all drifts in. And the short boundary is just a small hit leg side for the right-handers.
So Keen again. Kennar, he's not going to die wondering, is he? So he gets a little bottom edge, and it's back over to you, Zazai. It's not a bad thing. There was a lot to right-handers, of course, as Ahmad Wasim. So now, lefty to lefty, left arm round. And he shows all 3. Can't pierce the ring. It's been a bit of a revelation as Zazai teeing off and enjoying himself immensely. That's well bowled. Think about Zazai in his last outing, there was at 57 from 20. 5 6s, 5 4s. It's up against the Tigers. Even though the Tigers got up by 2, it was a run fest. 137 was defended versus 135 the last time the Warriors played. Oh, well bowled. Slower, hanging it. Yeah, teasing. 9 for none after 1.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
Ho 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 ho! Natal siat, Natalata tagiganna, Superi online platform maker, superipola.lk.
1 for none after 1. What are we going to have here? A bit of pace on. Ah, yes, Nawan Tassara. So, slinging action. Let's see what he can produce with the new ball. See if we can get that one to curve in to the left-handed Zazai. Could be the order. Think back to David Miller having his off-stump disturbed. Very first ball for Miller on an occasion. Of course, Miller's left here now. He's left the Tigers. Noah. Oh, yeah. He is searching that one, and the Polaris missile.
Yeah, we've seen that pick up a wicket or two already in this tournament. Nuan, the little Yorker, the in-swinger, just got the length slightly wrong, but Zazai's feet went absolutely nowhere. Be encouraged by that.
Time for the big Jamaican. So no third in. It's one of those fly slip, isn't it? That short third. It's catching another man there as well. In fact, two of them. Like two gullies. Ah, straight on target. Look at Lewis. He goes, you can't do that. Is it a no ball? No, I want another turn. Sorry, Kenna, you're out of here.
He's on the wrong side of the road here, Kenna Lewis. Beautiful delivery. It's just beaten them all ends up. What a great start. Started around about leg and smashed into middle, and Kenna still can't believe it. Got to go though. Out for 7, 10 for 1.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion. Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
Oh, yeah. Spot on, Kenna. Stumpy. Oh, yes, yes. We go. And again. Oh, spot on. A little bit of shape out too. But nicely negotiated, Josh Cobb, in the end.
Well, he's been on target, and Josh Cobb was up to it. Very similar ball to the one that got Kenna Lewis.
Short third again and fine leg. And another one. Wow, and you get the radar right, Noan. You're hard to stop. And the smile says it all.
Again, the concrete boots for Zazai. The feet have gone nowhere. It's great bowling, terrific bowling from Tassara. Honing in, but the feet, the bat, you're not even watching the ball. And that has just cleaned him up. 2 in the over, 2 for 2. For Tassara, the Warriors 11 for 2 now. Zazai gone for 3.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
සියලුම ක්‍රීඩා භාණ්ඩවල මිල අඩු කළා. සම්පූර්ණ ක්‍රිකට් භාණ්ඩ කට්ටලයම 23900යි. ක්‍රිකට් බෑගයක් නොමිලේ. The Transport බොරැල්ල.
We're just jealous. 2 wickets in this over. Oh, Jimmy Neesham, you are lucky. Man. We're saying up here, Dooley. Oh, No, that's out. That has run out. Oh, it's Keystone Cop stuff here out in the middle. The Warriors are having a shocker.
Fabian Allen, he's a gun fielder, and Cobb knows he's Gonski. Oh, miles out. Well, they say Cheap has never run on a misfield, and never has that been truer than right now. Cobb gone. 1 from 1, 12 for 3.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
Get those pads out the way and play the ball. And again, what a great start from Tashara. He's bowled as 1 over, 2 for 4. The Warriors are now 13 for 3.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
Nisham, courtesy of a run there. He's got the strike, and the two Kiwis are going to have a little duel. Nisham versus Bolt. I think Bolt will like this. Get a bit of shape away from that outside edge. Just like that. Jimmy's laughing at you. Look at this. There'll be a bit of byplay and banter here. Jimmy, you know you nicked that.
Plenty going on there. Trent Bolt was convinced. Can we hear anything? He thought it was an inside edge. Keeper wasn't interested.
Alimdar, Pakistan legend, and another legend from Sri Lanka, Ramon Martinez. And Spiceman with the take. Ah, Nigel, we're only making plans for you, Mr. Long. Oh, no, how did that miss? I just thought, Struth, how did that miss? It's a great word there.
Oh, James. 3 in the previous over. Kennar Lewis. Bang. Zazai gone, and then a little quick one there. Fabian Allen picks it up, and bang, Josh Cobb. See you later. That one come back in. Bolt's all over. Nisham here. Battle of the Kiwis.
Yeah, it is. Oh, it's such a great throw from Fabian Allen. Brilliant. 1.5 to look at. Zingers are light. Great scene. Yes, Trent Bolt from Northern Districts. Jimmy Nisham, originally from Auckland, but he's played for Otago and Wellington, I think, isn't he? So there's a nice little bit of first-class play about things here between these two Kiwis.
Keep it up, Fabian.
Yes, Jimmy, he went down to Otago for a long time, didn't he?
Sort of made his name really down in Otago. Having not played for Auckland, went down to Otago. He's always been an Auckland lad, an Auckland boy.
He was just enlightening me before the coin toss the other day. He bought a house in Auckland. Of course, father new parents, Mr. and Mrs. Neesham. Sleepless nights. Oh, lovely, lovely. A little bit of swing there from Bolt. Just enough. Subtle change of pace.
Yeah, kids are great. They should be banned from business class on planes, but...
You've been with Hazy too long. Michael Hazen. Uncle Mikey loves them. He loves the little darlings at breakfast, screaming. Oh, Jimmy. That'll feel good. Oh, fielder interested for a moment. But it ends the over with a maximum. It goes for 8, and the Warriors desperate for that. 21 for 3.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
Luke Wood back into the playing 11 from the outset of the Gladiators. Very tasty. Good pace. Swings it when he gets it right and full. Good zip against Angelo Matthews.
Nice strike from James Neesham. Trent Bolt just taking too much on here, trying to swing one miracle ball, and Neesham flicks it, picks it up beautifully. And goes all the way.
Yep, good size boundary out there too, hitting us at the Eastern Terrace, which is the biggest side. We've swapped across the square here at Zayed. That's good shape, good shape. Swing. Big appeal. Ramon Martinez says no. I'm sorry, Mr. Wood. It's not out.
Too much swing, maybe missing leg. It's the only thing. I don't think he's hit it. Yeah, missing leg. Good decision. Very good decision.
No bias at all, Simon. Sri Lankan batsman and the umpire from where? Stop it.
Poor old Angie. He can laugh about it now. I know he didn't laugh about it too much during the World Cup, but he was late for the toss because he forgot the trousers. He had the wrong trousers on. I said, mate, you timed out. Nicholas has won the toss.
Brilliant.
He had a good laugh about it. Oh, dear. Yeah, he had the wrong trousers, apparently, but good to see he's got the right ones on now.
You've got to have a sense of humour this day and age, don't you? To PC society. To the 4. Half an over to go. So it's going nicely this for Luke Wood. Slippers in. It's the skipper, I think. That's why. Yeah, Nicholas Poran is alongside Andre Fletcher for that reason. When Luke Wood gets it right, nice bit of swing. And of course, he's up against the left-handed James Neesham. It's a lovely length and a lovely release as well. So it's given the chance to do this. Nice and full. No feet from James Neesham. He's lucky he didn't feather that. Head back for an early shower. So the Gladiators all over the Warriors at the moment in this opening exchange of match 21. Up, up, and enough, yes. Just enough. And there's a boundary.
Runs haven't been easy to come by, and you get an opportunity to put a half volley away, you've got to do it, and Neesham just gets enough of this. Over the top of Dre Russ. Just.
Yeah, much like the Bolt over, just runs in the back end of the over. Can Luke Wood just finish things off here? in his opening over. Yes, he can. So 5 off, 26 for 3.
නත්තල් සියත් නත්තලට තෑගි ගන්න සුපිරි ඔන්ලයින් ප්ලට්ෆෝර්ම් එක superipola.lk.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
Nicholas Poran said, look, yeah, we're going to go up front as a group and bowl first. So, Angelo, your team can have a bat first. And now Angelo's out there very early. He's just got off the mark. Nisham's hit 1 and 1, 4 and a 6. Time for Zahur Khan. He too, get that length right. A bit of swing in the air. He'll have a little bit of a breeze at his back, not much. Width on offer. And it's back over to you, James.
Snowball money. Don't forget to scan the QR code. Receive T10 digital rewards. You can also visit us on cricket.snowball.money. Get yourself involved. What are they thinking here, Danny? I mentioned it earlier. 7 scores under 85 or 85 and under in the last 8 innings here. So you're thinking around about 90. You might be in the game. Don't need to panic too much yet. I know it still seems a long way away. 12 and over required to get to 89, around that 90 mark. Nisham more than capable. Matthews, once he gets going, capable.
Well, like you say, Doyle, you've got to give yourself an opportunity. Get in. And again, that back end where we've seen it so often the last 3 2 overs, someone can go absolutely ballistic. And suddenly, yeah, we've seen it. 3 6s in a row and then a couple of 4s, and suddenly you've scored 24 off an over. We've had an over that's gone for 29. I think it's the best. 27 or 26. So it just shows you, and you get a massive over go your way. And as Simon Dawes been saying, get up to 90. And I say in between 90 and 100, you really are in the contest. Nisha. Yep, he's decided to go nice and straight, but didn't get all of it. Visa's back there.
Well, Tussara has been absolutely superb. Swinging away from the right-hander, swinging back into the left-hander. And knocking the poles over both times. 2 for 2 off his 1 over so far. 2 for 4, sorry. Yeah, the only worry for the Warriors tonight is just that lack of bowling.
Oh, is it out? Is this a chance? No, always running away. Dre Russ. Yeah, the athlete of the modern era. In all facets. Gets there, but can't hold on.
He did put the hard yards in. No timing again from Matthews. Toe end of the bat. In the game all the way. And Dre Russ gets there comfortably, and it just hits those big mitts and bounces out. Yeah, don't clap too soon. Don't clap too soon. Not going to happen. Now, Angelo Matthews mentioned it at the toss when I was out there with him. Their bowling attack has been depleted, badly depleted. And then they've lost Mitten as well, who's gone down to a bizarre illness. Just in the last couple of hours, apparently. So he looked a bit ill after that ridiculous no ball the other night. wonder whether that's got anything to do with it.
Yeah, sick as a pike, wasn't he? Bold nor Zahor Khan. And Zahor, right arm angle, he loves coming around. Had 5, it's all the threes, 33 for 3.
නත්තල් සියත් නත්තලට තෑගි ගන්න සුපිරි ඔන්ලයින් ප්ලට්ෆෝර්ම් එක superipola.lk.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
They're going to take this floating batting power play in the 6th over. So taking it in the middle of their innings are the Warriors. They've lost 3. But I just think here, Matthews, the captain, he's out in the middle, so that's handy. And he says, look, I need to get some action happening with my innings. He's faced an over, he's only got 5, so he'd dearly love to get things ramping along. And Neesham has. At least Neesham's clocked a couple, 4 and a 6. But they need to ramp things up here. Michael Hazeman's jumped into the hot seat, and, well, let's see what the Warriors can do, Mikey.
Hello, Daniel. Yeah, I think they've got to step on it a bit. They're just going at 6.5. Got to go. That's nicely bowled. Followed him.
Yeah, Luke Wood would pace on. That's what I like about this. So Matthews, I keep saying twilight of his career, get it up and round his chest or throat occasionally from the quick men.
And there's a bit of a chance, I think, for Jimmy Neesham. He's going to be looking to score to that shorter boundary on the leg side. So he's got half a chance. I mean, Wood's a tough character. He's someone who bowls a pretty good pace. But because they've called it, they've got to have to make the most of it. Simple as that.
Gentlemen out. Quite a straight long on, that's Visa. And then a mid-wicket that's quite straight as well, because Neesham's left-handed and he's hitting into that smaller side for the lefty. That's what they'll be concerned about, or Wood will be. So he just wants a little bit of protection there in that pocket, that little pick-up sort of stroke.
Opportunity, I guess, for a couple there if Neesham weights it properly on the leg side, if it's not there to smack all the way.
Yeah, that offside pack, they're all hunting up just for a little bunt and go.
Oi!
There's more shape again. Well bowled, Lucas.
You've got to love this swing that's happening. Whenever there's guys who are around that can actually curve that ball, it just goes. It's so nice to see. Throughout this entire tournament, under lights, it's been going, which is great.
Yes.
If you're not facing, of course.
Yes. Part of the fraternity. With a rhythm and swing.
Swings it both ways. I wonder if he's tempted to go the other way.
Have to reload this one. Yeah, just try to push it and angle it back in to Luke Wood. And a little off. So there's another extra.
Warriors lost their last game, so they've got to pick things up a little bit. They've played 5 and have only won 2. They were with a gun initially. They were flying out of the blocks when the tournament first started. Gladiators, on the other hand, from a win and have played 5 and won 3. So they're sitting at 3rd spot with a good, healthy net run rate, and the Warriors are languishing.
Yeah, it certainly could do with a win here. Team that are batting, Northern Warriors. Yes, lost some players. It's going to happen at this time of the year. It's just such an incredibly congested calendar window now with all these tournaments, isn't it?
Just want to have another look at that calendar so we know what's going to go on with this table, to know what's going on with this situation. So the Warriors, if they get up, they'll go to 6 points and join that log jam. If the Gladiators win this, they go to top. Yes, they do. With 8 points, they'll overtake the Sampami, who won the first game and went to number 1.
Oh, a little swivel. Yeah, that's delightful from Matthews, just using the pace of Luke Wood.
Don't see too many slower deliveries from Luke Wood. He doesn't have to, I suppose, when you swing it around like this at the pace he's bowling. That was picked up superbly from the skipper. Always looking headed up as well, because he knows there's no one down there. Good connection. Nicely played. It's given this over a nice little boost. 9 from it now, with still 2 balls to go.
I've talked about that score around 90, in between 90 and 100. They go at 11 and 12s, they'll get into the 90s. Oh, he gets leg side. And well bowled. Luke Wood just followed Matthews a tad.
He was looking to go down the ground this time, Matthews. Just gave himself a bit of room, wanted to get underneath that, but just played outside it as it swerved back past that inside edge. Again, nice swing.
One to go on this this floating power play. 9 off. What's Matthews got in this last ball? A little bit of wrist work. Protection there. Keep the stride. 10 off. That's 6th. It's 43 for 3.
නත්තල් සියත් නත්තලට තෑගි ගන්න සුපිරි ඔන්ලයින් ප්ලට්ෆෝර්ම් එක superipola.lk.
Cobb run out to a cracker from Fabian Allen. And so now this partnership, 31 from 26. Much needed, of course, and let's see if it can blossom into anything more substantial. So Zahor Khan is going to bowl his other one. So he'll get his allocation back to back, out the way. Sounded nice. I think a 2 in that gap. No, Matthews says, I'm not that quick anymore.
Yeah, you got to watch that number 97 out there, Fabian Allen. He is terrific. Lightning. Outstanding fielder. He charges in off that boundary whenever the ball's coming his way. Really good work.
I think you and I were in the at the Caribbean Premier League when we went to Fort Lauderdale, didn't we? And he that catch he took, I think it was like in 2015 or 16, somewhere around there anyway. And he just was flying. I said, get a cape on that guy. It's an incredible catch. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, he's quite ridiculous. He really is. He's got ground to cover, and he's doing it quite comfortably on the big boundary. Which is leg side to Neesham now.
Round the wicket angle, so just another single. So yeah, not being able to cut loose here a bit. And Zahor, he's a very good exponent. Tennis ball bouncer, he takes all the pace off it and just doesn't arrive. And then if he gets the height right, it's hard to control. And so the batters are only getting a single or 2s.
I think if they're going to that big boundary, they've got to get their weight right. It's got to, that last one, for example, I think they might have been able to scamper through for 2. To bring Neesham back on strike. They've just got to make sure they pick up some 2s rather than just the 1s if they can't get the boundaries. This is the partnership that's got to do it.
Not anymore, Mikey Hazeman. The zingers are alight. And it's another ripping Yorker, this time from Zahor Khan.
This is the partnership that's clearly not going to do it. Rock and rolled. Angelo Matthews, what a terrific delivery that. Oh, yay. I'm not seeing anything behind that line. No, that's going to be a free hit. Hang on where you are, Angelo. Stay there, Angelo Matthews. Don't go too far. That's, I'm afraid, over the line, I think. That's going to be a no ball. This we able to see some white of the line behind the heel. Yeah, that's going to be called.
And the trouser doesn't count, does it? Oh no, Zahor Khan. Honestly, confirmation from Alimdar. And he gets a life here. This is crazy. What a cracking delivery. Beauty. Just tailed in enough. Haircut and all. Big celebration. But guess what? You're going to have to reload it, Zahor.
So it's a free hit, but I think that this is the partnership that's going to have to do it.
A bit of deja vu from M. Hazeman. Fiend. Damn batters. All right, there we go. Here's the no ball. Oh dear, it's a wide. He's going to have another freebie.
Things were going so well for him too, Zahor. Then he's overstepped and then an extra. Which means we're still on the free hit.
And your partnership with your mates.
It's still on.
Just having a look around that leg side. Just depends what gets served up. Let's have a look. So how we're going to go here with. He's going to be brave enough with pace off. Cracking slow on or full? No, he's gone length. He's gone length. He has disappeared and some.
Right in the slot. That's the sort of delivery you're looking for a free hit. Put off maybe by the wide the previous ball when it was a free hit. This one's right in the slot for Angelo Matthews. In his arc, this smashed for 6, which brings up the 50 as well. 53 now.
Yeah, and the partnership breaches into the 40s. 41 from 31 for Neesham and Matthews. He's now hit 2 sixes as the skipper. 6 to Neesham and a boundary. So, well, things ticking along. Hello. Who wants this? This is a tough catch into the night sky. No. Always thought so. It went up for a long time. Plus it dropped very quickly. Sarah. Tough gig. Got there. Couldn't hold on.
He had a long way to come off that boundary. He'll be disappointed though he didn't get that. It would have been a terrific catch had it been taken. He get a bit of a dive in as well at the end. Matthews looking to go leg side. No, I didn't quite get there actually in the end. Nuan Tassara.
Well, a dozen off with a no ball and a wide and a maximum. Again, that little bit of wrist work. Oh, that's delightful. That's going to race away for 4. This over just keeps getting better for the Warriors.
Well, it just goes to show how different things can be after an overstep when you bowl someone with a terrific delivery. Runs since that moment. Struggled a bit. Confidence now for Matthews just to work that one away for another boundary. Still got 1 ball to go. And they are going nicely now. Partnership on 47.
This shows you 2 inches can cost you.
Yeah, it was just 2 runs at the start of the over, and then the bowled off the no ball. Then it changed dramatically.
Just a couple more inches. His foot would have been behind the line enough for not to be a no ball. Yeah. Good little Yorker to finish to a full one. Big over though, 17 from it. It's 60 for 3 now.
නත්තල් සියත් නත්තලට තෑගි ගන්න සුපිරි ඔන්ලයින් ප්ලට්ෆෝර්ම් එක superipola.lk.
compared to the others. So we've got the 3 overs to go, and so you go at 12, so it go a dozen, suddenly it's 96, breaching closer to 3 figures. Innings of note from Matthews, and then Neesham, you just never know. Stay in the hunt. 48, this partnership.
Easier said than done when you playing against Tassara. 50 up, by the way, the partnership now. Another look at that no ball wicket. Middle stump too, terrific. Sliding underneath the bat. And at that stage he was happy, but not when he saw that on the big screen. And that was the end of the over, when it went for 17.
Simply, at the end of the day, it can cost you. You cost your team the contest because you've overstepped. Given away the no ball, and it goes for 6. Oh dear. So, Tassara with his other one. He has 2 for 6 up against his countryman. Looking to go Yorker. Dre Russ, he doesn't drop those. And that is an important wicket, given they've just brought up a 50 partnership, these two.
Just a perfect example right there, with Matthews playing well and hitting the ball nicely, how difficult it is to get under someone who bowls like Tassara, who sources the ball along from that low arm action. It was nice and full. That's the other thing about him. He likes bowling those nice and full deliveries. Matthews is standing quite deep. You still can't get underneath him. Doesn't bounce very much, no leverage. And he now starts that trek back. It's an end of a 50 stand of just 36 balls, and Matthews goes for 29, and the Warriors 62 for 4. That's a big wicket.
Azamatullah. Mazai is 23 years young. I didn't think he was that young. Good strike rate. Yeah, a little ability in terms of getting some deliveries to face, that's all. Not too many coming in there.
Long chat from Neesham. We haven't seen much of him with the Willow so far. Neesham, I presume, was saying, right, get me down that end.
Yeah, it would make sense. And watch out for the Yorker. This will be a wide and well stopped, Spicy. But yeah, watch the full swinging Yorkers, particularly from this fellow. This is a nice take, an easy grab down the throat there of Dre Russ. And then says, Angelo, you've got to hit it harder than that. Come on. Bowled. He's having a nice little time with his Nuwan. No. Security? No.
Someone screamed on the field when they saw the call from square leg initially, saying it's too high, standing upright in the crease. Nah, it's okay. Nothing wrong with that. In my book, let's have a look from side on. Oh, well, maybe he's right. Actually, Alim Dar, maybe he's right.
No, that's disappointing.
Just above the helmet height.
From the bowling fraternity, no. He's played a shot at it and he missed it.
From the batting fraternity, yes. And that's a wide as well, Danny.
Yes, thank you. 3 in a row, a hat-trick of wides. He's got 3 for 9, but yeah, he needs to finish things off. He's got a great opportunity to hit the stumps again.
Pretty sure it was Andre Fletcher who was bemoaning the fact that the wide was called. As I just had a bit of a chat to him after that delivery slid down the leg side.
Oh, it's a long over, and that's the danger here too. And a bowler does this, it puts pressure on the fielding side to then get penalised at the back end of the innings. And then you've got to have that extra fielder inside the ring. Already 6 minutes long, I've been told, and still got half an over to go.
Yeah, well, you bowlers have got to hurry up, Danny.
Not bowl wides.
That helps.
No balls. No balls when you knock over the opposition captain and then allow him to mash it around the park.
What have we got? 5 wide so far, 1 no ball, 8 extras at this stage. I'd imagine Neesham's going to be looking leg side if he can to try and get underneath this delivery.
And I'll come back for 2. Yeah, I've also been enlightened that they're 2 minutes down. I'm saying they're under the pump here, the Gladiators.
Sara's got 3 for 11, so he's doing a very fine job, even though there are the wides making this a long over. Got the wicket of Angelo Matthews in the second ball, so we've still got 2 balls. He might add to those 3 for 11 at this stage, the way he's going, because he is tough to play against at this stage, if it's on track.
Hello, hello. Out. I thought it might just get enough on it. Dre Russ gets another catch in the deep.
Brilliant stuff. 4 for 11 he's got now. He is certainly a performer, Nuwan Tassara. Still got 1 ball to go. Who knows? They'll be looking to get after him. Might get another one. Oh, he's okay this time. It's okay. No worries. There's a bit of a wedge in that hill behind. But when it goes towards Andre Russell, there's no dramas whatsoever. Knew exactly where that advertising cushion was, the boundary line. Marzai goes for 1, and the Warriors now 67 for 5.
Here we go. Oh, could be a wide. Another W in the over. We've had wickets and wides galore. He's got 1 left. He still may get a 5 for Mikey.
He might indeed. That'll be extraordinary if he does. Shake of the head, but that was sliding down the leg side. Batsman was moving around. There's another look at the dismissal. The last wicket to go down, that of Marzai. Nicky Paran will be tearing his hair out at the moment, if he had any. Long, long over this one. Look out if this is on target.
Missile. Oh, it was. It was hitting off pole. So he finishes with 4 for 12 from his 2. The best figures of the season so far. Noah, well done. It's 68 for 5 here.
නත්තල් සියත් නත්තලට තෑගි ගන්න සුපිරි ඔන්ලයින් ප්ලට්ෆෝර්ම් එක superipola.lk.
Let's put real pressure now on the Gladiators in terms of their fielding and what's going to happen in these death overs. Got the death overs, the last 2 of the innings. Five inside the ring, has to be. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, counting them. We can count. Under the pump here, the bowler. Trent Bolt, with only 4 men out. Well bowled.
He's had a bit of a breather, Tesoro, after his 4 wickets. He's in the dugouts. And Tom Kohler-Cadmore is going to look to make an impact with the willow. $69 for 5. It's not a good card at the moment. They've got to get close to that 80 plus mark. Last 85, that'll be some going from here, that's for sure. Neesham's going to have to be the mainstay.
Looking Yorker, finds the gap, beautifully played. Used the pace here, did Rahul Chopra.
Yeah, he's got that away nicely. That would have been an area that would have been blocked up if there had been that extra fielder allowed. Would have been man down there with someone like Bolt bowling to him. Not to be.
Lovely change of pace from Trent Bolt. That's a bit of variety. They're saying now, 12s gets into the 90s. See if Neesham can get the lion's share of this last little over and a half. Really dispatch the ball long if he can get the strike back. Might be a wide. Yeah, given, yeah, over the head. Yep, Ramon Martin is gave the signal to Alim Dar.
Just want to dip in quickly and just have a look at that best bowling figures for the season. Just in the middle there, Karuna Ratna and also Akhil Sohain. There are a couple of guys that have been absolutely brilliant, and we'll see them later.
Oh, he's got that nicely. He has got that nicely, Rahul. Well done. He's striking at 200. Look at 2 boundaries. He's now 8 from 4.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Big smile on his face. 2 balls left, as Danny said, but these boundaries are very handy. A wide in between. Nice work. Smeared. Short boundary, of course, gives a little bit of a benefit. That's going to be a bit of a nightmare later on too.
Trent Bolt, and he serves up another extra. So look at him, he's jogging back. His mark doesn't matter in terms of the penalty, the time penalty. So the fielding now is 5 inside the ring, and they've still got an over after this. So they really are being penalised here. Are the Gladiators, and you think about Zahur Khan and that over with the no ball in it and getting rid of Matthews. Hello? Hello? Why hasn't Mr. Chopra come in earlier?
Well, it makes it really tough when you can't have that extra boundary poster. He's played this beautifully at the moment. 6 runs off that shot. That's just out of the screw superbly. Looking to hit up. No one down in that region. So suddenly there's 17 off this long over now with a couple of wides as well. Good work from Chopra.
Yeah, he's a typical little keeper, isn't he? All those little pauses he hits 2 down on 1 knee. What's this? Is it off the glove? Ends the over. An expensive one. 17 from it. 85 for 5.
නත්තල් සියත් නත්තලට තෑගි ගන්න සුපිරි ඔන්ලයින් ප්ලට්ෆෝර්ම් එක superipola.lk.
Going to have Jimmy Neesham on strike. He's going to be up against Andre Russell. So just the 1 over for Russell. He's bowling the last here for the Gladiators.
So we heard Simon Dool talking about that 85-ish mark earlier today and how much of a target that has been of late. They're there at the moment with 1 over to go.
And he's clothed this somewhat. Neesham, he wants it. He wants to come back. They're going to get away with it? Well, they do. The throw's not great from Visa. And Chopra, they must have had a discussion. He was awake to it. He was hearing back anyway. And Neesham gets back. Bit of snowball money. You got to scan that QR card, receive those T10 digital rewards, or you can visit us on cricket.snowball.money and show me. Oh, hello. Hello. That is classic Neesham. Bit of width on offer, though, from Dre Russ.
They're doing this very well. Partnership now 24 off just a dozen, and Rao's got 14 of those. Rao Chopra. Neesham's on 24 off 21, so just a little bit better than a runner ball, but he is dangerous in these sort of scenarios. Doesn't miss out when he's gifted one of those, particularly when it's vacant out there. In the 90s now.
Yeah, given they were 12 for 3. Top was blown away. This is a very good recovery. And there's a bit of gappage. And a bit of wrist work from Neesham. And another maximum. Lovely jubbly.
Friendly full toss that from Andre Russell. Neesham's not going to miss out on that one. He just jumps all over it. Looking for something that he can work on the leg side, and that is just perfect. Hit it well, right out of the middle.
Dre Russ under the pump. That's better, much better delivery. And only 13 off and 2 to go. Almost 3 figures now for the Warriors.
I think the Gladiators at one stage would have been thinking around about the 70 mark, 75 perhaps, but they're now going to be past the 100 mark is where they're going to have to go to win this game. They've got the power, of course, with the likes of the skipper, Nicky Poran, Andre Fletcher, Dre Russ.
Yeah, they're quite good, aren't they? Just quietly, when you think about that lineup you just mentioned, Poran Fletcher, Fabian Allen, Andre Russell, David Visa, Mard Wasim. That is quite a lineup of strikers of the cricket ball. 2 to go. Well bowled. Gone, is he? Neesham had to. Wanted to come back and get the strike back. Had to take on good old Fletch. Dead-Eye Dick with the glove on.
He's quite good at this, Andre Fletcher. We saw him do it yesterday, actually, when he threw the stumps down. Day before, in fact, threw the stumps down with the glove on. Really good. Takes some skill to do that. A lot of keepers will have that glove tucked in the back of their pants and just have the bare hand with the inners on, but no, he has the glove on, and Neesham's now gone for 31. Warriors 98 for 6.
Final delivery of the Warriors innings. Can they get over the 3 figures? Breach the 100. That'd be very, very handy. Shazad is the last man for this last ball, rather. Number 8. Yes, clubbed in. They're going to have to come back for 2. Get the scampering on. There we go. So they do get exactly around 100. The Warriors, man. 32 runs in the last 2 overs for the Warriors. So a marvellous effort considering they were 12 for 3. And then they were 67 for 5 as well.
Yeah, they're going to be really pleased with it, actually, because they were going nowhere at one stage in this innings. And good work from the skipper, Angelo Matthews, Jimmy Neesham. I thought Raoul Chopra did a fine job as well. Andre Russell was finishing that last over, went for 15, but that can happen, of course, when they're after you in that last over. They've got some batting to do. As a powerhouse batting lineup. But looking now at the Northern Warriors, the problems they had right at the top. Zazai today didn't get going. Lewis also. That's a bit of a rare scenario for them. Cobb just one into the side. Neesham run out by Andre Fletcher with the glove on for 31. Matthews 29 and Chopra 14 and 100 for 6 in the end. It's well done, I think. Good recovery.
Yeah, very good recovery. Throw in a dozen extras as well helps. Tashara, look at that standout like a beacon. No one else. Bizarre. 4 for 12 with 5 dots. The best figures of the season. So Ahmad was pretty useful in terms of that, as he is. But, Bolt, he went around the track a little bit. And Wood, not too bad, most economical. Lucas Wood with 2 overs for 13. Not bad. So, the target on for the Gladiators are going to get 101. Bang, over 100 they scored. The Warriors, they get it, well, let's call it 10s. They need 10 and over from the outset. So, very good effort to get past, or get to 100 rather. So, yeah, you'll take that, I reckon.
Just briefly, I wonder how many runs were scored with the fact they didn't have that extra fielder outside the circle, because they were penalised from a time point of view, and that did cost them dearly.
It's time to go and catch up with Erin Holland's sideline.
Yeah, I've got Mushtaq Ahmed, the head coach, of course, of the Deccan Gladiators, alongside me. Mushi, well bowled to start. They might have got away from you a little bit at the end, but what do you make of 100 on the board to chase?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I think it's still a very good score. You got to bat well, and I think the guys actually bowl very well, especially Noen bowled very well, actually. He's special. He's got a different angle, but, you know, like overall, you know, we're quite happy because first couple of overs, actually, ball does swing, but after that, it's become very flat.
He bowled another 4 for him. He's been wonderful with the ball for you. That really slingy action that we come to know from our Sri Lankans as well. But yeah, what have you liked so much about his bowling performance this entire tournament?
I think the temperament. For me, I think the most important thing is, you know, any bowler, especially T10 cricket, when the batsman is going after you, you got to have a better temperament and executing your plan well. So he knew, you know, like I can use the length ball, slow one, and the fuller ball. So I think he's a very smart, and I like that angle of games. You know, cricket is all about angles. So he understands all the angles about his own bowling, and it's a good things to have for especially for us.
Looking like a very settled side now. A couple of losses early on, but momentum back on your side, which must make you happy. TKC, I saw you giving him throwdowns before the match. He's been wonderful for you at the top of the order again, hasn't he?
Yeah, him, Poran and Flutch and all those top order batsmen, actually, they're taking responsibility and they're playing good cricketing shot. And I think they're very dangerous players when they go and get the momentum. So I think we are very happy at the moment with blessing of Allah. So as long as they can keep doing the right things, I believe, you know, like we have a very good chance.
You've been such a stalwart of T10 cricket, coaching for so many seasons now. I'd love to ask you, hasn't been the spinners' year so far, but any young spinners that have caught your eye in this edition of the comp?
There's plenty of spinners, you know, like we got a two Chinaman guy, you know, like Waqar, you know, like I really like him, and I think he's a very good future for Afghanistan. And because he's got lots of variation, and as I always believe as a spinner, you know, like even T10 cricket, you know, like if you got a mystery, and I think mystery always gets you wicket as long as you have a big heart.
Oh, I love that. Thank you so much. I so appreciate your time. Although go let you get your boys ready for the next innings, but thank you so much and lovely chatting.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Cutting. Yes, indeed. Well, 101 to get. It is time for the My Dubai, My Dubai as well, innings break here at Side Stadium.
අපි පැවිදි.
Roger. Oh, here we go.
#21st match of the Abu Dhabi T10 powered by Sat Sport News. There's the Gladiators and the Warriors. And the Gladiators need 101 in their 10 overs to win this contest after the Warriors were in some trouble early. They'd lost Zazai, Kenar Lewis and Josh Cobb all before the score was 13. But then little innings and quality innings from Neesham and Angelo Matthews and a little cameo at the back end from Rahul Chopra, 14 off 7, has allowed the Warriors to get to 100 for 6 at the end of their 10 overs. And now it is up to the bowlers of the Warriors outfit to try and restrict this power-packed Gladiators lineup, led by that man there. Strike rate touching 230. Over 1,100 runs now in this tournament. He's opening up alongside Tom Kohler-Cadmore, whose strike rate is also very impressive with a good average, highest score of 96 for TKC. And this magnificent sporting complex bathed in lights. Tonight the lights are on around the football field, some of the outer extremities as well. It really is one of the most impressive facilities worldwide when it comes to so many vast arrays of sport going on at any stage. Angelo Matthews, the skipper for the Warriors, will get things underway with the ball. Slip in place. That is James Neesham in at slip. TKC on strike with the two boundary riders at both square of the wicket. Actually, one square just behind square on the leg side and one just in front of square on the off. First ball of the chase. Down the wicket, leg side he goes. TKC for half a dozen. Great start evening. Michael Hazeman.
Simon Doyle, and also good evening to Angelo Matthews with the ball in his hand. That is just hammered. Couple of steps, skipping down, bang, wide of that off stump by some distance, but he's just nailed that beautifully. That is a great shot. These two guys dovetail perfectly together, Puran and Kohler-Cadmore. Oh, it almost took out that camera. What a good start that is. Matthews again. A little bit of movement away, that's what he does, Matthews. No great pace, he's made up his mind to go a little bit wider to Kohler-Cadmore. So he can't access that short boundary. Just on this facility, I mean, you and I, and I'm sure a lot of our viewers actually remember when there was nothing. I mean, it's just how many years ago was there nothing? I mean, it's just the development over the last, what, half a dozen years? Extraordinary. Was outside of his crease now. Leading edge, chance. Oh, just out of reach. And they come back for two. He was hoping, Matthews, he was hoping.
A good response from Matthews. Yeah, 2004, this ground was open, this stadium was open, so less than 20 years old, the stadium, but everything else around it has just come up more so in the last 7, 8 years at least, even less, 5, 6, 7 years, particularly the futsal and the paddle and the rest of the facilities of football way over in the yonder.
Oh, that's a slower delivery, and that's been picked up as well. Is that going all the way? You bet it has. That's another terrific shot from Kohler-Cadmore.
Well, Angelo Matthews has had success bowling the first over for his side, but not tonight. On the up, slightly towards the bottom end of the bat, but good enough again for 6 more for TKC. He's off to a flyer.
When you've got a batsman or batsmen in form like this, I mean, it's really tough to keep them quiet when you're this pace. Picked up again. That's gone for 6 more, hasn't it? Yep, that's another one. Brilliant. Third of the over. What a start this is.
50th 6 for for TKC, for the Gladiators this season. Great start, just up and under, with no interest in hitting that down at all.
Nicky Paran just watching, loving it from the non-striker's end. Last ball of the over. Oh, and he's going again. Where's this gone? Another one? Yeah, it's another one. Wow, that is brilliant. 3 sixes in a row, 4 sixes in the over, 26 off the over. First one done.
නත්තල් සියත් නත්තලට තෑගි ගන්න සුපිරි ඔන්ලයින් ප්ලට්ෆෝර්ම් එක superipola.lk.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
Face his first delivery in this match. A couple of very dangerous opening batsmen for the Gladiators. Omozai now. He's got the tough call. It goes across.
Just that graphic we just saw there. So Puran and Kolakadma have hit 30 of the 56s hit so far by the Gladiators this season. The last one of the previous over off Matthews made it 51. And they've hit 30 between them.
Oh, a little bit of movement with this new ball. Swinging away from Nicky Paran. Let's look at the sixes per innings ratio. Deccan Gladiators going at 10. That's head and shoulders above the rest. Sampami at 6. Among the Tigers, maybe that should be Jordan Cox, going at 5.8. Northern Warriors at the same. Ball's over 5, then it drops to 4.5, 4 and 4. It's a big break. The Gladiators and the rest going at over 10.
Just been told, Hazy, 32 other sports.
What? 32?
32 other sports can be played in or around this venue.
Oh my goodness, that's extraordinary. Can you name them, Simon?
I can name a few of them. Not all, I don't imagine, but I'm guessing quite a few of those are indoors. When you're thinking about squash, we walk past squash courts to get out onto the ground, badminton, table tennis.
Down the ground, hard. One bounce, 4 runs. The onslaught continues.
It's all Tom Kolakadma at the moment, isn't it? Puran just the 1 run. And TKC's off to an absolute flyer, striking at 428 if you don't mind. Tennis, rugby, athletics, swimming, cricket, sevens, paddle.
Hockey.
Hockey, futsal, football.
Fetching leather. Cries of catcher, but that's gone like a rocket. Screamed away for a boundary. He is flying at the moment.
He's in a hurry. He is in a hurry. Little bit of width from Omarzai. Just stand and deliver.
Suddenly now they just need 66 to win. And they've got 8 overs and 1 ball to go. A bit of movement back and towards him. Chases on. Only 2 allowed outside, and that's not going to be stopped. Brilliant stuff. 3 fours in a row, 13 off, 39 for none.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
සියලුම ක්‍රීඩා භාණ්ඩවල මිල අඩු කළා. සම්පූර්ණ ක්‍රිකට් භාණ්ඩ කට්ටලයම 23900යි. ක්‍රිකට් බෑගයක් නොමිලේ. The Transport බොරැල්ල.
More information as well. $38 off 9 now for Cola Cabmore. It's the last ball, the last over. Reigning boundaries.
Best power play of the season so far as well now belongs to the Gladiators. It was the Warriors with 38 in their first 2 overs. Gladiators 39 have eclipsed that by 1.
Sultan Ahmed now, his economy rate was okay with that graphic. A bit full that time. So a couple of dot balls. Paran more than happy to watch the work that Cola Cabmore has been doing, but it won't be long before he looks to join the party as well. Thrashing that one. How far has he thrashed it? He's thrashed it for 6. That's an extraordinary shot.
Short boundary maybe, but it's still gone over extra cover. Not really off a half volley by any stretch either. He's just swung through the line of it.
Full toss that time. Is that out? Carried? Looks like it has. Angelo Matthews is throwing that up in the air. And Nicholas Paran is just checking, I think, to see if it was caught. He's got the affirmative. It looks like it. And the first wicket seems to be down.
He wasn't sure. I think he just asked the umpire. Made sure that Angelo Matthews was fine with that. Give us a good angle, actually, that camera there would have. Hands underneath it, I think. And the Sultan happy. Puran gone for 6.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
Spiceman is one of those guys who doesn't take time at all when he arrives, backs his own ability, loves going down long, likes pace coming onto him. That's something he'll prefer as opposed to a bit of spin. Early call of 2, supported by Cola Cabmore.
I'm disappointed with this Nicholas Puran. Full toss, just slices it. You see the bat turn. Really good from Angelo Matthews. Those mitts underneath it. You're looking for the stairs, Sultan, wasn't he?
He was. Oh, that's a big swing, and that's missed the leg stump and the bat. 3 overs gone, 47 for 1, successful over.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
නත්තල් සියත් නත්තලට තෑගි ගන්න සුපිරි ඔන්ලයින් ප්ලට්ෆෝර්ම් එක superipola.lk.
The floating over has been called. So it's just the one over. Tough call against Tabraiz Shamsi, who'll be bowling even flat, I would imagine. Again, just to remind you, it's only 2 fielders allowed outside that inner circle. It's been good, Shamsi so far. They're going at 15 and a half, just over 15 and a half the over at this stage. Kohli Cadmore on strike. Good call this.
Yeah, and we've seen it so often with Shamsi bowling leg stump, even just outside leg stump, using the big side of the ground, making sure that the batters can't access that short boundary. He won't bowl too many wrong-ins. We might see one in the over, but most of them will be turning back into the right-hander.
Hard down the ground. He just moved that long on a little bit wider, actually. And Kohli Cadmore spotted that and head it straight. Not down the middle, but well enough to go straight for 4.
50 up, and I think Kohli Cadmore knows exactly what's coming. Again, it's that one that comes back to the right-hander, the one he's looking to turn into the right-hander. Does he go with the wrong-in? Can he afford the wrong-in in this situation?
Got again, straight, all the way, I think. Yeah, very well caught as well. Good catch, sir. 6 runs.
A lovely catch from the young cameraman.
That's a wide. I wonder if that cameraman had the premonition that he could set the timer on his camera, step in front, take the catch and the snap as well.
He's had to go back from the lens, hasn't he, unfortunately?
I should have turned it around also. Oh, that's beautifully picked up. That's hammered. That's a beautiful shot. Wow, that is really special. Superb work. 50 up, 13 balls. That's right, 13 balls. Strike rate of 415.
Fastest 50 of the season, second fastest ever in Abu Dhabi T10. Chris Gale, Mohammad Wasim and Mohammad Shahzad have all had a 12-ball half century in this comp, and TKC has now got a 13-ball one.
Oh, he's gone again. Yep, that's 6 more. What a beauty. Seriously hard hitting. Great balance from Kohli Cadmore. Shamsi is now hiding to nothing.
Yeah, I kind of thought 100 might be an interesting chase. No, not anymore. Not after this from Kohli Cadmore. 60 from 14.
Yeah, that's what it is. Exactly that. Last ball. And that's gone through. And that's going to run away for another boundary, is it? No, it's going to be tagged, I think, with a dive. Wait! Shamsi's breathing a sigh of relief for the finish of the over eventually. 25 off the over. 72 for 1.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
රුපියල් 23,900කට සම්පූර්ණ ක්‍රිකට් බහඬ කට්ටලයක් ක්‍රිකට් බෑගයක් නොමිලේ. The Chance Sport බොරැල්ල.
18 balls against the Tigers. Sultan Ahmed now continues 8 off his first. They're after the first spot, these Gladiators. If they win this, they'll go to 8 points. But it'll be on net run rate. That'll be the question, because some palm you got a really good net run rate of 0.26 plus 2.6, and the Gladiators at the moment are just a shade under the 2 mark. So another 2 points goes to 8, and if it's a great win, they'll go to number 1 because the net run rate will improve. Single only. So this is quite tidy. So far this over, halfway through, just a couple of balls from it. Fletcher's only faced a couple of balls, 4 in fact. Colin Cadmore is having a whale of a time. Hard, straight back over his head, thankfully, and that's 4.
Well, this is just incredible. Runs flowing. Cannot stem this flow at the moment. 33 from 13, the partnership. Fletcher's just got 7 now with that boundary. Looking to finish this off in a hurry.
2 balls shy of the halfway mark of this innings, and already they've got 78 on the board. .33 is the partnership between these two off just 13 balls. Fletcher looking to increase that dramatically. Swiping on the leg side. Has he found a gap? Yeah, he's found a gap. 4 more.
Oh, this is heading in one direction and one direction very, very quickly. Could be all over in the 6th over. So keep going along like this.
Yeah, and that'll make a big splash on the net run rate if it is. He won't stop, Fletcher. Bottom edge that time. He's going to retain the strike. 11 off the over, 83 for 1.
සියලුම ක්‍රීඩා භාණ්ඩවල මිල අඩු කළා. සම්පූර්ණ ක්‍රිකට් භාණ්ඩ කට්ටලයම 23900යි. ක්‍රිකට් බෑගයක් නොමිලේ. The Transport බොරැල්ල.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
The world's largest manufacturer of aluminium composite panels. Alibon, always great to have them on board. They are a terrific company. Right, Fletcher again now. Advancing, loves doing that. He said that for 6. Easily. Easily. No problem at all from Fletcher.
Couple more of those and game over. That was the wrong and looking to go away from him, but couldn't do it.
Oh, that's high. It was a bit of a no-look shot, that one. Hit it straight up in the air in the end, and it's a good catch. Skipper takes that. Angelo Matthews gritting the teeth, Fletcher, as he goes away. He was looking for another big boundary. Not to be. Fine grab from the captain.
Yeah, might have been slightly slower. Was it the wrong and again going away? I think it might have been. Looking to go away and just a bit slower. And Fletcher just going too much leg side, but a good catch from Matthews. Does well. Fletcher's innings of 18 comes to an end, and the Gladiators are now 89 for 2.
Ho, ho, නත්තල් සියත් නත්තලට තෑගි ගන්න සුපිරි ඔන්ලයින් ප්ලට්ෆෝර්ම් එක superipola.lk.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
Season. But he is an extraordinary boundary hitter. Andre Russell. Still 4 balls left in Shamsi's second over. Being very specific about that field on the leg side to Andre Russell.
Catch it.
That's a miss hit's gone over the top though, just.
No.
Just the one. Another wrong one from Shamsi.
He's keen to get it done. And Spiceman just looking to go leg side. If he'd gone straight like the previous one, he would have been okay. But Matthews takes another good catch. It's 2 for him tonight. Yeah, he's saying it there. Should have gone straight.
There's a thick edge. That's going to run away for a couple. 2 more.
See the difference now. Shamsi looking for wickets, bowling the more wrong ends, going away from the right-handers rather than just trying to keep things tight, which he was doing inside that power play over.
Just a couple of hits required now. Nine from 25 balls. Been in a rush from ball 1, these Gladiators today, particularly Kola Cadmore. Let's look at the boys getting organised for the next game. Team Abu Dhabi against the New York Strikers. That's solid. Keeping his head down, watching the ball and just nailing that for half a dozen. Into the dugout almost. Outstanding work. 3 runs required now from 24 balls, 98 for 2.
Melbat. Let's play together. Have fun together. And win together. Melbat. Feel the real passion.
Just 3 runs required. That's hit well, and that's gone all the way for the victory. That's it. What a performance. Outstanding work. 1 ball on the 7th over. They have done this, the Gladiators. They're going to be ecstatic with this. Kola Cadmore, absolutely superb with his work with 69 of just 19. Andre Russell just arrived. Net run rate's going to go with a rocket, but this is a solid work for the Gladiators.
We got there, Hazy. 11 sixes and 6 fours. That's 90 runs in boundaries out of 104. 90 out of the 104 in boundaries, and done and dusted in 6.1 overs. Absolutely superb. The most sixes in an innings this season is 11. That now belongs to the Gladiators. And the battle between the Gladiators and the Warriors, well, the Warriors just did not show up. Phenomenal from Kola Cadmore, 69 off just 19. It was set up brilliantly by the bowling performance. And you'll be guaranteed with that many balls to spare, they will go top of the table with a massive jump to their net run rate. Puran went for 7 from 7, couldn't quite get going, and Fletcher a breezy, bright and breezy 18 off 9. But all Tom Kola Cadmore, 69 from 19.
Yeah, quite remarkable, really. From the first ball he was stepping on it. If you look at the Northern Warriors figures, it was Matthews who bowled that first over, and he got pummeled 26 off that one over. And Maizai bowled the second one, and he went for 13, and they were away at that stage. Sultan bowled a couple and picked up a wicket. So did Shamsi, and that was of Andre Fletcher, and Jimmy Neesham just the one ball, and he disappeared for 6. And look back at that match summary, match number 21. Gee, what a game this has been for the Deccan Gladiators. Warriors 100 for 6 they posted, with Neesham and Matthews the top scorers. Tassara bowled really nicely with that 4 for 12, best figures this season for a bowler. And the Gladiators 104 for 2 with Kohli Kavanagh 69 not out of 19. And the Gladiators getting up by 8 wickets. Outstanding work from them. Here's a look at the winning moment. Andre Fletcher deciding to get involved as well and hitting that a long way to seal the deal. Smiles all round. David Visa not required with the bat. Kohli Kavanagh was just terrific. Absolutely superb. 13 ball 50. Quickest this season as well. Right, let's check out that points table. There they go. Top of the pops. They got 8 points, and that net run rate has gone north. 2.571. That is some going. Leapt over Morrisville Sump Army. And the Strikers are on 6 points along with the Bulls and the Bunga Tigers. There's 2 teams that are above the others. You've got to remember the Morrisville Sump Army have got a game in hand, as do the Strikers, who are up next, of course, and they might also join them with that. We'll have to wait and see. Righto, time for a break. When we come back, we'll have the presentation.
Oh, here we go.
Match 21 all over here at the Abu Dhabi T10, powered by Sat Sport News. Northern Warriors 100 for 6. Nisham 31, Matthews 29, rescued the innings somewhat. Tusara was brilliant, 4 for 12, and the Gladiators got there in a hurry. Kohler Cadmore 69 not out, Gladiators winning by 8 wickets. Time to get down to the presentation with Erin Holland.
Yes, a very good evening and welcome to the post-match presentation for match number 21 of the Abu Dhabi T10, powered by Sat Sport News. Tonight it was between the Deccan Gladiators and the Northern Warriors, live of course from our beautiful city of Abu Dhabi. Well, what a win it was for the defending champions. They chased down that total with 23 balls to spare. The Warriors, they just didn't have a match for them today. Huge congratulations to the Gladiators. Now on behalf of the tournament though, I would love to take this opportunity to say a lot of gratitude for the continued support of the Department of Culture and Tourism Abu Dhabi, the Abu Dhabi Sports Council, Abu Dhabi Cricket and Sports Hub, Emirates Cricket Board, and of course T10 Global. We'd also love to thank our wonderful sponsors, so please join me in thanking Sat Sport News, Vimal, Rario, Aliwond A2 and My Dubai. It's now my absolute pleasure to welcome our esteemed presentation party. On my left, we've got Mr. Fujel Faruqi and Mr. Sheikh Fazil on behalf of Sat Sport News. Mr. Sahir Jaffer on behalf of the Northern Warriors, and Mr. Rajiv Goyal on behalf of the Deccan Gladiators. Thank you so much for your time. Right up first, it's our Magic Moment of the Match Award. It's for 1,000 dirhams, and it's presented by Mr. Rajiv Goyal. And no surprises here, the award goes to Tom Kohler-Cadmore from the Deccan Gladiators, the fastest 50 we've seen this season. It came with just 13 balls. Incredible hitting from him. Then we have some Power Hitter of the Match Award, so stay right there, TKC, because for another 1,000 dirhams presented by Mr. Sahir Jaffer, the award goes to Tom Kohler-Cadmore. 69 of just 19 balls he scored, 8 sixes, 4 fours, a strike rate of over 363. And our Player of the Match Award for another 1,000 dirhams here tonight, presented by Mr. Fujel Faruqi and Mr. Sheikh Fazil. The award goes to Nuvan Tushara. His 4 wickets for 12 runs at an economy of only 6 runs and over truly set the tone for the Deccan Gladiators today. An absolutely wonderful performance by him. He's going to come across for a quick chat about that wonderful performance. I mean, first of all, wonderful performance by you today. What worked for you on that wicket tonight?
අද හොඳට සෙල්ලම් කරා කියලා කියනවා. ඒ විකට් එකේ වාට මොකද්ද තේරුනේ? කොහොමද විකට් එක තිබ්බේ කියලා අහනවා.
මං හිතන්නේ ගොඩක් අද බෝලේ අලුත් බෝලේ ස්විං වුණා. ඒක නිසා මං හිතනවා මට විකට් ගන්න ගොඩක් ලේසි වුණේ ඒක තමයි. අනිත් එක මං මගේ ස්කිල් එක ගොඩක් විශ්වාස කරා. ඉතින් මං ඒ දේම අදට ගිහිල්ලා කරා ඒක සක්සස් වුණා කියලා තමයි හිතන්නේ.
So he says that today the ball was swinging a bit, so that was pretty useful for him to use his skills, and that became a success for him today. So
it's usually very hard as a bowler in this format. What is it about the T10 that is working so well for you in your game?
මේ වගේ short format එක ගොඩක් අමාරු format එකක්. ඒ හින්දා මේ වගේ format එකේ මොකද්ද ඔයාලට වැඩ කරන්නේ කියලා අහනවා.
ඔව් ඇත්තරම ගොඩක් අමාරු ෆෝමැට් එකක් මොකද අපිට හිතන්නවත් වෙලාවක් නැහැ නමුත් අර මම නිතරම විශ්වාස කරන දෙයක් තමයි මගේ ස්කිල් එක. ඉතින් මම ඒක බැක් කරලා මම ඒ විදියට වැඩ කරනවා.
So he backs his skill basically, so though it's a short format, it's pretty difficult he says, but because of his skills, he's able to apply them and make it successful.
Your head coach Mushtaq Ahmed had lots of nice things to say about you in the flash interview. How much have you enjoyed working with him as coach?
ඔයාගේ coach Mushtaq Mohammed ගොඩක් ඒවා ඔයා ගැන කිව්වලු. ඔයාට කොච්චර සතුටුද ඒත් එක්ක වැඩ කරන එක කියලා අහනවා.
ඇත්තරම ගොඩක් සතුටුයි ඒ වගේ කෝච් කෙනෙක් එක්ක වැඩ කරන්න ලැබිච්ච එක ගැන. මම හිතනවා මේ තත්ත්වෙට මට එන්න කෝචුත් ගොඩක් හෙල්ප් කරා මට. ඉතින් මට සතුටුයි ගොඩක් ඒ වගේ කෝච් කෙනෙක් එක්ක වැඩ කරන්න ලැබිච්ච එක ගැන.
He's really thrilled to work with a coach with such experience and guidance that they're giving him, and he's enjoying working with coaches like Mushtaq.
Well, congratulations, you were just wonderful today, player of the match.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now, my absolute pleasure to welcome the winning captain, Nicholas Pooran, in. On such a wonderful role now, the defending champions. What did you make of that wonderful performance by the boys?
I want to give Jesus all praise and thanks. Brilliant. The third game in a row we have won, and it's brilliant. You know, we're just keeping it really simple, executing our skills, staying calm under pressure moments as well. And you know, it's wonderful to see that we have a momentum going into the last game and then potentially the playoffs.
Talk about momentum. Did you tell TKC that his dinner was going to go cold if he didn't get them in about 5 overs? You had the box office view of that. What an innings.
Yeah, I think he had something brilliant for breakfast and lunch to eat as well. But he's been magnificent again, showing his consistency in T10. Not much guys can do that in T10 cricket, and he's been batting beautifully, and we're happy that he's in our team. Executing his skills, winning games for us, and we're really happy for him at the moment, and happy that he's just enjoying himself as well.
And how about Nuwan Tushara as well? Obviously taking 4 for 12 and a couple of run-outs meant that you didn't have too many to chase down. But, what have you liked about what you've seen of him?
Yeah, coming into the tournament, I didn't know who was this guy. And then obviously you get the opportunity, and then you saw his potential, and then he's just grasping his opportunity, taking it with both hands, and every time we call up on him, he's making things happen. I feel like I'm talking about the same two guys every game, but he's brilliant. This tournament is going to do a lot of wonderful things to him. I know a lot of eyes would be on him as well, and I'm just really happy for him to happy the way he's performing, and the sky's the limit for him. Once he can stay fit, keep learning, keep improving.
Well, you guys have improved out of sight already this tournament. Can't wait to see what happens for the rest of the tournament for the Deccan Gladiators. Congratulations, just an awesome win tonight.
Thank you very much.
Well, that's all from the post-match presentation. A huge congratulations to the Deccan Gladiators, but we still have a third and final match to go here at the Abu Dhabi T10. Of course, we have Team Abu Dhabi taking on the New York Strikers, so plenty more action to come from here. We're off to a very short break.
Oh, here we go.
ඇසිපිය හෙළන මොහොතකදී විශ්වය පුරා සිදුවන ඔබ නොදකින රූපෙළහරක චමත්කාරය දිනපතා